Now, I would have said this as humanly possible as I can, but there is no humanly possible way to say it because I have to get technical at one point or the other. My job here is to bring to you the things that you didn't want to Google or the things that you couldn't find in order to make yourself a better person. Before reading or joining me in this video, I would just assume that you are either a developer or you are somebody who wants to venture into developing, right? And you must have done a little, some sort of research, just a couple of things done, I guess. But here I am again here speaking on behalf of one block, and to become a blockchain developer, you must learn the following. Okay, I believe you can see it as I am saying it. Like I said, I'll have explained it in a very human way, but there is no other way to explain it other than the formal way in order for you to get the whole detail. I don't want to miss a couple of details as I say it just by default. So I'll walk you through the five of them, okay, and what you need to understand with the whole thing, trying to explain the points that need explanation. But I think to me it's pretty understandable because I know all of this already. But to you, you sort of like just stumbled upon this. Maybe a normal dev for non-Web3 activities and want to venture into blockchain activities. Here you go. I don't know what you need to become a blockchain dev. Here it is. So as the first point, you need to understand cryptography. The second point, you need to understand smart contracts. The third point, you need to understand data structures. The fourth point, blockchain architecture. And last but not the least, web development as a little back criteria for you to get into blockchain development. Okay, so what is cryptography? First of all, so cryptography is a method. All this I said, I had to Google it to make you understand it in the most formal way as ever. So cryptography is a method for securing data from unauthorized access. Then there is a bunch of other read things to read up here, which you could check out by yourself in blockchain, stuff like that. But this is the key point here. Cryptography is a method of securing data from unauthorized access. Basically, that's it. And I'm not going to dive into it because I believe that before you get into things like developing, you must be able to do a lot of research on your own on technical things. That is about cryptography on its own. The next thing is smart contracts, which is also very interesting. And what is a smart contract as it pertains to blockchain? So a smart contract is a self-executing contract with the terms of the agreement between the buyer and the seller being directly written into lines of code. Okay, I think we all know what code is. I believe watching this video, you must have some technical sense of developing or programming, stuff like that, coding, stuff like that, before you find yourself here reading this sort of article, okay, or watching this sort of video. Okay, so the next thing is data structures, and here we go. A data structure is a specialized format for organizing, processing, retrieving, and storing data. You can read the rest on your own, but this is the key point. Specialized format for organizing, processing, and retrieving data is something that you need to keep in your head in order for you to be a good blockchain dev, right? And the fourth here is the blockchain architecture, obviously. The blockchain architecture, obviously. And there are some key features that you need to have as seen here. Okay, so there are 7 key features of the blockchain systems, which is cost, consistency, functionality, and functional extensibility, and performance and scalability. Security, obviously, that's the whole thing. Security is the whole thing. Smart contracts to end-to-end encryption and crap like that. Decentralization and privacy. Decentralization must be there. Decentralization is the whole is the major thing behind stuffs like DeFi, which you hear, decentralized finance. Okay, and it works along with the Web3 and things just going around it. And the fifth and the last here, web development. I know I'm not going to Google this one for you because this is like one thing you should do before getting into blockchain dev or acquiring knowledge of how to become a blockchain dev. So I'm not going to Google web development for you. I believe you should know what web development is. If you don't know that, this is a call for you to review everything you have ever known in your life at this point, because you can't be watching this video and not know what web development is. Okay, well, that's about this video. You know who One Block are? One Block, so like a school that gives you the opportunities that you need in order for you to study more frequently and more openly into certain programs which are running on the servers. Okay, so you could always join into OneBlock's Discord server, and I'll briefly show you the link to the server. This is the link here. I can also put the link in the description. And always and forever, we always build the substrates in order for things to just get pretty fast whenever and however you need to go or progress in your development journey, both of Web3 and things concerning Web3. That's it about this video, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Remember to check on OneBlock's Medium also to read what is latest. Check on the Discord server to join us in the community, and also give thanks. We all give thanks to Substrate for making life pretty simple for us. And I'll see you guys in my next